Hi everyone, I'm Luke,
I'm Abby.
and this is Psyched for Nature. Today we're having an impromptu sit down because we started a cool new docuseries called Alien Worlds, and we love it.
We love it. I love it. It's so creative and very cool to have the behavior comparison from Earth animals to imagined aliens. But I have some questions about the anatomy.
So do I.
The first planet that we look at is Atlas. Here it is. It has high gravity, which is a super cool idea. Love it. And the animals we meet are swimming through the air. Love them. Love the sky grazers.
Oh.
Very cute. Very good. I like the little mouths. And the indication of sexual selection with their tails is super cool. Very accurate.
Kind of like peacocks on Earth. It was just really, we liked it. We liked that addition.
And I think they have gills.
Yeah, it seems like they have
I don't understand.
gills, which I guess you're flying through the air. You can just filter the super dense air instead of trying to work really hard to breathe while you're constantly like flying.
Under pressure too with the high gravity. So that makes sense.
That was great.
That was cool. I love that. Their egg shape is really cool too. At the end you'd see the little spiral egg. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, but...
Yeah, also, was she digging a nest like a sea turtle to bury them, or was she just protecting them with her body?
Do they hatch and she's just, like, suffocating? Like, I don't understand about that quite so much. But overall, sky grazers, cool, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Balloon predators, I don't like their fleshy mouth thing.
Yeah, it's disturbing. It's like...
It's a proboscis? I don't like it.
I like that description. Yeah, they like shoot it out and then they have this weird little latching lamprey mouth. And
I don't like it.
No, yeah, I was put off by that.
I don't like it, and I don't really like their balloon gas, because you can't stabilize that. How you feed the hydrogen-producing bacteria, like, the symbiotic relationship there doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, what is the bacteria getting from producing hydrogen for the species?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of symbiotic relationships like that, like bioluminescence in like squid in Hawaii. So like they get a perfect environment to reproduce, and then like, you know, they create a byproduct that's beneficial to the animals. So that, I mean, I kind of get that.
I don't like it. I don't like anything about their weird fleshy teeth things. Yeah. And if that's the best predator that you can think of,
harsh.
No, too, because they didn't even get their prey. They wasn't enough of them. Make them bigger. There's nothing stopping them from getting bigger. And hunting in a pack implies social structures, and they don't seem like they're smart enough to do that.
Yeah, it implies sociality.
That. And the sociality also is implied with the grazers?
Well, to the extent that sociality amongst like zebra,
right.
Like they probably like
it's a herd.
Yeah, it's a herd, and they're there like in mass to protect themselves. Just like not because it confers any other like benefits to, I don't know, grazing or anything. It's just predator protection. Which would make you think that there would be larger predators that could take them down. Yeah, anyway,
our main quarrel with this episode are the boneless blobs.
Oh, the boneless boys.
The boneless boys. The
Boneless
boneless
wings.
Scavengers. I will say the idea of being boneless in a high-gravity world makes total sense, and I love it a lot.
Yeah, if you're foraging on the ground and you're a generalist, yeah, that's perfect. I love it.
But there is no reason for it to look like that. There is no reason for it to look like a scrotum.
What do you think scrotum look like?
Okay, scrotum with spikes. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So first of all, how does it move so fast?
Yeah.
With those spikes.
So when I think of boneless and moving around, I think of starfish first. And they move very slowly, and they have all those what are they called? The
hydro feet.
Yes.
Hydropods.
Yeah.
It's water feet.
Water feet. They move around very slowly to capture slow moving or non-moving prey.
And the whole point of bones, besides, I don't know, structure and form, is to provide muscle attachment so you can go faster. And there's no way you can move that fast without muscles that are connected to something.
Or unless you're injecting like that highly dense air, like a clam or something, to shoot yourself
squid.
along. Yeah, or like a squid. Yeah.
This isn't. They just kind of like roll around.
Yeah, they're like whoa, 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 whoa.
So those club things are for traction. Yeah. And they roll, but they envelop and dissolve their prey.
Yes.
Envelop and dissolve.
That was the phrasing.
Envelop and dissolve.
Envelop and dissolve.
But
again, kind of like a starfish.
But starfish. Where's their mouth? They can't just roll indefinitely.
Where's their mouth?
And roll on top of anything and have it be dissolved.
Yeah, they showed those adorable little sky grazers waddling along with their little wings up here, and it just rolls on top of one. Okay, you've moved unnaturally fast, and you've caught your live like moving vertebrate prey,
right.
Assuming it has bones.
Yeah, they have bones.
They got bones.
Scully, I can't play fetch with you.
So it can like get away. It can struggle, even though it's relatively new. It's obviously precocial and getting along. How do you start to dissolve that? I don't know. Are you just weighing it down with your flub? With your mass?
And if you're dissolving it with what?
Yeah, with what? Are you like a fungus? Are you like using enzymes to dissolve it, like outside of your body, or are you taking it in? Because where's your mouth?
Where's the mouth?
Where is your mouth?
It can't just roll on top of things and call that eating it. It just can't. It just can't. How does it know where to go?
Yeah, how does it
know where to go?
Like, is there chemical sense?
Can it hear? Can it feel vibrations?
Sensing vibrations? Does it have some rudimentary system like a pit organ in a snake that allows it to sense like the heat of its prey? I don't know. So many questions, and I don't know. You got eyes? Where are your eyes?
And then they're generalists, so they take over the world. How does it even reproduce? I'm gonna say that it buds, and it just kind of. Yeah.
I can start.
I can start. Second episode takes place.
All the wrapper crinkling right near the microphone.
The second episode. Okay, go.
Nice.
The second episode takes place on Janus, where there is a hot and a cold side. The rotation is off because it's so close to the sun, I guess. So these pentapods evolve along the cusp of the cold and the hot side. And I have a couple questions. I have a couple questions. I have some questions. First of all, I think it's really cool how they do the phenotypic plasticity thing.
Yeah.
Where on the cold side they look more stocky and they're furry and, you know, that kind of thing. And the hot side they're like more spindly, and I like that a lot. That was pretty cool. Anyways, don't stick your feely thing in holes.
Oh yeah, that was the most interesting thing. So your important sensory organ is going down into holes? Like, okay.
Okay, and then you're also reproducing with it and sticking it in something else's mouth and cloaca and reproductive orifice.
Yeah, let's get to that in a second.
Yeah.
But no sane male is going to stick, or hermaphrodite, which these guys are, is going to stick their very important organ down into a hole where God knows what could snap it off, unless you've got some crazy Wolverine Deadpool healing factor or
It
something.
just doesn't make any sense, because you can't. I can kind of see if it wasn't also the reproductive thing. If it's a sensing thing, yeah, we stick our hands places and probably regret it occasionally, but
yeah,
you don't.
And a dog will stick its nose in a hole to investigate it. But we don't stick our dick in it.
Don't stick your dick in it.
Don't stick your dick in mysterious holes.
Okay, so the weird feely thing and the reproductive thing are the same thing, I guess. Oh, thank you, Scully. Should we play fetch with your mouse?
Let's. Good girl.
Their mouth is on the top of their head.
What if you lose your appendages?
They have two pincher things.
What if you lose your pinchers? You can't survive from there.
You can't eat.
Yeah, you can't get food to your mouth.
If your mouth was on the bottom, you could just at least
You could at least
plop.
Crouch down, plop, try and forage, but
and
you wouldn't think that evolution would lead to a mouth on top of a head when you can't get to the ground.
Especially when it's burning hot on one side, it would be exposed.
Yeah, to harmful radiation from the sun that could hurt your tongue, could hurt
whatever
any
internal
exposed
organs you have down
skin.
there.
Yeah.
I just don't see that as being a probable thing to have.
Especially because we saw that same opening being used for reproduction. Yeah. You can't expose that
that's so valuable
in
an evolutionary sense.
To move on to the mouth, now that we have a segue, it's an all-purpose hole, apparently.
Allegedly,
because we didn't see the bottom of the pentapod, so we don't know if it has an anus. We don't know if it has a complete digestive system, because mono-orifice animals on Earth are in the deep sea.
And they're incredibly simple.
Yeah, they're very simple.
I would like to shout out to my zoology professor, Dr. O'Brien. I consulted my notes, and it's very unheard of to have a single orifice.
Mono-orifice animals are your jellyfish, your corals, and it's one more that's slipping my mind. But they usually have incomplete digestive systems, if I remember correctly. And they exist in the ocean, and they reproduce by releasing their gametes into the water. And these guys are performing the exchange of gametes.
Like a snail.
Yeah. What's their digestive system? What is it? Can I know? Do they got one door?
I don't have an answer for that.
Neither
Is there something else?
One more quarrel that I have is their pinchers. It is so ineffective to have pinchers like that for grasping things and picking up things. You would need.
It's true. It was just like a pinpoint.
It's just like tweezers. I feel like you would need a claw, like a three claw grasper. I just don't understand how, because
how
in
could
the
just
instance of a crab or a scorpion,
mm-hmm.
those are used for defense and grasping Sometimes.
Yeah, and evolution on our planet likes to make crab forms.
Evolution loves crabs.
Yeah, evolution loves crabs.
But here, they're using it kind of like a hand, like a bird would. So I feel like you would need it to have like kind of like a like a zygodactyl thing going on. I don't think the pincher guy, the single two things for grasping would be plausible.
Interesting thought.
They have eyes. They have 10 eyes, and incredible coordination.
Yeah.
Incredible coordination. So I'm guessing they must have some kind of neural ring that is connecting it all. Is that more like an octopus?
Potentially, with the way that those
You know?
arms like flexibly move in like a lot of like differing ways, or it seems like they're just kind of exploring
they're
it
like
with their
tentacles.
own mind.
So I think they definitely some kind of neural ring. They don't have like a central I don't know. But overall,
I loved the pentapods.
Pentapods.
They were so cool.
I liked them more than I liked the boneless blobs.
The blobs.
The blobs! 0 out of 10.
Oh no, they get some numbers.
No.
Someone had to
No.
work on that idea.
I guess, but
And I love their creativity. But also the blobs were I feel like there are plot holes with the blobs. I just need to know more. I just want to know more.
we will watch the rest of the episodes and let you know our thoughts. Sorry for Scully.
Also, you're welcome for Scully.
Bye!
Bye! Thank you for joining us on Psyched for Nature. We hope that you enjoyed this commentary / critique.
Commentary critique.